Hi everyone, my name is Jed Wardley and I am a musician, mainly on guitar, singer-songwriter and guitar instructor. I'm actually a part of a very popular website called justinguitar.com, and I'm one of his official approved teachers, so I'm quite proud of that. But I'm here in my own capacity to give you a little bit of a tip on what I really encourage beginner guitarists to do, in particular when they're into the changing chords and strumming part of their beginner journey. I'm assuming you can play some basic chords like G, C, and D. So this is not a lesson about that. And I assume you can do some basic strumming at a basic beginner's level. So I'm not going to cover that. What I'm going to talk to you about is the coordination between both elements. So your fretting hand and your strumming hand, and getting them to work sort of in cohesive together. So they're actually working together as a unit, a rhythm unit and a chord changing unit. What I often see with especially beginners guitarists, and we've all seen this, and I think we're all guilty of doing this. In fact, I was when I started, is strumming once, stopping, and then taking a little bit longer than we need to step out a chord and change it again, stopping your strumming hand, taking as long as you need to strum the next chord again. Now that's okay in terms of just getting the hang of changing chords, but it's not musical. Music flows and has a rhythmic flow to it. So that rhythmic flow has to come from your right hand. Your right hand is that engine, is that rhythmic engine you need to play a song through. If that stops, the song doesn't follow the pattern and it doesn't follow a flow. So when you're doing it like that, you see what I mean? It's like you're playing the chords, but it just sounds like you're playing an individual chord, then stopping and changing. What we want to introduce is a continual element where the right hand is always moving. No matter how slow it is, it's always rhythmically moving. So the trick is here is if you actually take your strumming hand and make it slow enough so it gives you that time to change the chords, then you are not interfering with the rhythmic flow of the song. You're just completely slowing the whole process down. So your hand's still moving, it's still rhythmic, and then you try and get to the chord as quickly as possible without interrupting the rhythmic flow. Some people do it straight up and down. Some people even do it as a circle. So it means you can actually feel like you've got a rhythmic flow there. So I'm assuming you can play some basic chords. So I've got as much time as I need for this hand to just keep up. It's almost like the Scouts motto. When you're going for a walk with someone, you're only as fast as your slowest walker. So if you're strumming as slow, it's what it's doing, it's helping the fretting hand to be as part of the rhythmic team, the music team, if you like. So there we go. Keep the arm moving, no matter how slow it is. It's then training it to be rhythmic, right? And the hand will go, I'm not under pressure now because you're allowing me to sort of keep up with you. And then they start working together, and then something magical happens. The chord changes feel more comfortable, cleaner, right hand still moving, and the slower increments go into slightly faster degrees of increments, and then all of a sudden you're hitting that stride, whatever is the tempo of the song. So you start slow. It's said in a lot of videos. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the only. I'm not. This is not a revelation. But you might listen to my one because it might have just slipped through the net. So there it is. Slow everything down. The arm has got to keep moving to allow the left hand to catch up. And once it catches up, then you slowly move everything faster together. So I hope that helps. That's my little tip, just to coordinate your strumming. So good luck with that, and I'll catch you guys around. Bye.